What's going on, everybody? Tyrell here. If you like money and you like crypto, this is the place to be. I hope your Easter weekend is going well. It's a really nice day outside, and for this episode I just wanted to go over the crypto market, give you a quick crypto market update, look at some charts, and get into some news. There's some interesting developments happening in the background. So looking at the total crypto market cap, we're currently sitting at $1.8 trillion. It looks like we actually created a brand new high in terms of crypto total market cap, almost touching $2 trillion. So we had a slight retracement, but we're still holding strong. It's a strong week, and we have another day until we see the close of this candle. One chart I also wanted to look at as well that I've seen a lot of crypto commentators talk about is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So this is essentially showing how much Bitcoin controls the crypto market cap. So Bitcoin is currently 58.94% of the entire crypto market cap. Mainly because it's just the biggest one and it has the most money in it. That's why it has such a higher dominance. And as we've seen from December of last year into now, Bitcoin dominance has just been falling. And that means a couple things. That means there's more money flowing into altcoins. And as we've seen in the total, there's been more money flowing into the total crypto market cap. But as we just pointed out here in the Bitcoin dominance chart, we can see relative to Bitcoin, there's more money flowing into altcoins. So that's interesting to watch. There's people speculating that we're currently in the midst of an alt season, or even really DeFi season, as more money is flowing into these altcoins. Which brings us into Ethereum, which has just created a brand new all-time high above 2,000. It finally pierced this resistance level here at 2,000. Let's drill in a little bit deeper to the day. Yesterday we had a candle closure firmly above $2,000, and we're having a slight retracement. So as I've been saying, like we were riding this upward trend line where we had low, higher low, higher low. We had this high, and now we have this new higher high. So as we'll see in due time, we can potentially see Ether going up to 2,500. Anytime there's a break of resistance, there needs to be some type of retracement as people take profits up here, and then there's more market orders around this area here. So we'll see. Granted, price could potentially come all the way down here, and we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball. This isn't investment advice. This is just me talking about my opinion about this Ethereum chart. However, for all the other altcoins out there, we're kind of having a bearish day. I think a lot of people are just taking profits, taking some time off to enjoy their Easter weekend, so that's totally understandable. With Cardano, I'm staking it, earning interest rewards over time. It's still stuck within this range of $1 and like $1.46, $1.50. And we'll see what this thing does. Graph, it's currently within this range of $1.70 and $2. It's just forever stuck in this range. But it found some support in this area right here. Now Tezos, this one had a slight sell-off. I noticed that there was a resistance level right here, so I just drew this rectangle here as like a take profit zone for some people. And what I can see now, the way that price is reacting, it looks like a double top. So it came into this area where these previous highs are. I usually just look to the left to see what price has done, and then since we're at this point, I think a lot of people took profits and they just sold it off, and then that's why there is a drop in price right now. So we'll see how this one goes. It could potentially come all the way down here. What I see now is there's some support levels, like you got 1, 2, 3 here. So let me just draw this on. And as you can see, prices reacting to this level right here, $4.80, around that area. Next we got Algorand. This one is actually kind of bearish itself. So during this entire trading day, or like this day in the market, since the crypto market is 24/7 365, there was this push up earlier today, but it found some bears, some people selling Algorand, and now it's below this trend line. And what I suspect is this thing could come all the way back down to $1 potentially. All right, let's draw this trend line down here and maybe complete this bullish flag pattern. So we'll see how this plays out. Just be on the lookout for this thing potentially coming down. And yeah, kind of bearish looking price action for Algorand. The same for Atom. I honestly thought that this one was going to be breaking out. So let's drill into like an hour, or like 4 hours. So it broke above this, right? And then I thought this thing was going to be flying, but it also found, oh, now that I see it, let's draw this horizontal ray at this resistance, right? So we got this level here. You saw how price was reacting here, and then price here, it came up into this level, and then it just came all the way down. But now that I see price here, I think it's riding this downward trend line, and it found some buyers right here. You could even extend this out to here. So I mean, you can see price reacted here, 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 extra confluence at this level, right? And now I can say that price is within this area. This is also a psychological level since it's a round number, full number, and this area. So it's within this range. We're gonna see what Cosmos does. I'm not day trading this or anything. I'm just like looking at the charts and seeing how price is reacting. Next we have Chainlink, and this thing was flying earlier. So like yesterday we had this this past week we had a bullish run up, and then just today this is just super bearish, like this bearish engulfing candle. And we'll see what this thing does in the next nearly 2 hours, so an hour and 41 minutes, just to see what price will potentially do. Like if this candle closes like this, I can expect some downside. I'll just be mentally prepared for that and just go from there. Let's look at the total crypto market cap. We're currently sitting at 1.9 trillion according to CoinMarketCap. The market is down 1.66%, and Bitcoin is up 3.88% over the past 7 days. Ethereum is up pretty big. Binance Coin is up 21%. Polkadot is doing pretty well at 29.66%. I currently don't own any Polkadot. Like, I'm pretty sure I can find a way to get it and buy it, but it's kind of just out of the way. If it was on Coinbase, I would probably buy some Polkadot, which Cardano is, and XRP, Uniswap is on Coinbase, Litecoin, and Chainlink actually rounding out the top 10. It flipped Theta and Filecoin. So this rounds up the top 10. Chainlink's doing pretty well, and we're actually going to come back to CoinMarketCap later in this video. So let's get into some news. Ether price jumps to all-time high near 2,100. Ether is rallying in the wake of Visa's decision to facilitate crypto-based settlements via the Ethereum blockchain. Now, this article is written by Omkar Godbol, my guy Omkar, and Ether jumped 5% Friday to new all-time highs as the second biggest cryptocurrency extended its winning streak to 5 days. Now, in an announcement on Monday, the payments giant said it is working on a program to settle transactions in stablecoin USDC over Ethereum with its partner Crypto.com. So In a previous video, I mentioned how USDC is a joint project between Coinbase and the Circle Consortium, and USDC is a fully collateralized crypto stablecoin where there's $1 held in a bank account, fully audited by Grant and Thornton for every USDC issued in the crypto economy. Now, what is the benefit of a stablecoin? A stablecoin allows people to have a non-volatile crypto native asset that is based on the US dollar. So people are able to interact with blockchain protocols, an ERC20 protocol, and USDC is also on other blockchains as well, but we're just going to take ERC20 in this example. So it allows people to use dollars on the blockchain and do things with it, such as DeFi. Say they're trading and they want to take their USDC, maybe buy some Ethereum, or they do another trade in Ethereum where it's at a top and they convert that Ethereum into USDC and it's a stable price. There's no volatility, right? There's not a likelihood of USDC going up like 10% or down 10%, which is what a regular cryptocurrency does. So it's stable, hence the name stablecoin. Now, that's actually really good news with Visa doing this, allowing payments to be settled using crypto. So they're probably going to be their own independent node verification network. So like their own node operator, and that follows the OCC's guidance of allowing banks to become their own independent node verification network. And I think that's going to be really useful for banks in the future, for them to really process their own transactions. And I think Visa wants to be ahead of the curve and essentially develop that infrastructure first so they don't lose market share in the payments sector. Next, we got central bank money drops with digital currencies could fuel inflation per Bank of America. CBDCs could facilitate central bank stimulus in the form of money drops and lead to higher inflation. Let's read this highlighted part. Central bank digital currencies could potentially facilitate powerful, directed money drops and raise inflation expectations, according to a March 31st report by Bank of America. I honestly think that this is going to happen. I think the Federal Reserve is probably going to have their own central bank digital currency, and this is literally the way that every central bank is going to go. So China's doing it right now. I know that Jamaica is currently piloting a CBDC project. There's already a sand dollar. I forgot what country that is. Hold on, wait. CBDC sand dollar. Bahamas. All right, so the Bahamas has their own digital currency. And why not the US? I think the US wants to wait and not necessarily have the first mover advantage. They want to have the second mover advantage and let everybody else figure out what needs to be done. And then the US CBDC is just going to be better than everything else as they learn from what every other country is doing and how it really fits into the way that we do business. And it's literally just going to be easier to give people money digitally rather than mailing a check. So as a result of the pandemic, what happened was people were going to get stimulus checks. So why send a physical check? And there was a lot of issues and logistical issues with sending paper checks to people, right? But the majority of people have phones where they can download an app, say a CBDC app, and then they can get their stimulus money that way, or universal basic income. So it'll be exciting to see. I think this is going to happen maybe within the next 5 years, definitely within this decade, as the world increasingly goes digital. So interesting article here. Next, we got blockchain-based renewable energy marketplaces gain traction in 2021. This is probably like one of my, interests in cryptocurrency. Renewable energy, probably one of the highlights that I like to talk about. I don't invest in any of these tokens, but what these things do is they're looking to bridge the energy industry and renewable energy and blockchain. So pretty cool stuff. Maybe I'll do some more research into blockchain-based renewable energy. Next, we got 38% Ethereum futures premium signals. Traders anticipate $2,500 ETH. So as I was saying in the technical analysis earlier, if this thing wants to load, I suspect 2,500. I mean, that's a really nice round number. So 38% of Ethereum futures actually signals that price level as well. Futures traders are increasingly bullish on Ether's price in the short term, with $2,500 now in play. So now that ETH price broke the $2,000 level, hitting all-time highs this week, traders became excessively bullish and are expecting more upside in the short term. So we'll see. We'll see if ETH can get up to this $2,500 level within this month. April is typically a historically bullish month for the cryptocurrency industry. Yeah, that's that. People are bullish on Ether, so we'll see. Lastly, we have Shopify CEO musing integrating e-commerce giant into DeFi ecosystem. So what is Shopify? They're literally like one of the world's biggest e-commerce sites where people can like create their own e-commerce store and then like they can dropship stuff. Like everybody knows Shopify. And what their CEO is thinking about doing is allowing payments on Shopify to automatically be deposited into DeFi protocols in order to earn yield. So he tweeted, "Hey DeFi Twitter, what are the commerce related opportunities that you are most excited about? What role do you want Shopify to play?" And while highly speculative in nature, Ledke's musing do seem to be a sign that he's caught the crypto bug. Earlier in the day, he posted that he'd been dabbling with smart contracts, referring to their functionality as fascinating. Besides the tech, the CEO also seems to be taken with DeFi's open, permissionless ethos, stating, "Usually companies see a market like retail and say, 'Cool, I'll go win that market.' Shopify did, 'Cool, let's make sure everyone can participate.' So in spirit, not by your definition, we are helping push against centralization." Makes sense. So I think this will be really cool. So like say you're a business owner, right? And you're receiving payments for whatever product that you put out there, and then you just like have cash on hand. And as we all know, the Federal Reserve's stated objective is to inflate the currency by 2%. So you're going to lose 2% of your purchasing power every year. So they say. But if you're a business owner and you're producing cash, and what Shopify is thinking about doing is allowing you to increase or like have the opportunity to earn yield with your cash on their platform and just make money with your business, right? So it's another form of increasing revenue, I would say, and earning money while running a business. And how could they do that? So say you have a wallet where you're already getting paid, and then that money is automatically deposited into a yield aggregator like Yearn Finance. So say your business is accepting USDC payments through, oh shit, now that I'm thinking about it, say Visa has their own payment portal or through PayPal, and payments are settled using USDC, you can take that USDC and put it into a yield aggregator like Yearn.finance and earn 14.15% interest on your USDC. Or you can deposit it onto Cream where you're going to earn 15.92%. Or you can go to Aave and earn 14.31%, right? So if you're a business and you have extra cash laying around and you don't necessarily need it to buy product or anything like that, you can deposit your excess cash into these protocols and earn interest on it. I mean, that just makes a lot of sense. If you're just having like extra cash laying around, like why not have it earning yield where it's literally working for you? So not only are you running your business, but you're also getting yield from the excess cash that you have from running a business, and you can use that excess cash to do whatever you need to do. You could buy more product, You can grow your money. You could, I don't know, pay your employees in your interest, or just like leave it there and have it earn more interest. I think that's really cool. I think it'll allow more mainstream adoption for cryptocurrencies as these platforms and businesses decide to, get into the cryptocurrency infrastructure, the cryptocurrency space, the sector, everything. I think it'll be good. It'll be pretty smart. I want to see who they end up partnering with, because a lot of these platforms like Yearn, Cream, Aave, they actually have their own governance token, right? So we'll get into top DeFi tokens. So these are all the DeFi tokens. They all have their own governance tokens. So if Shopify partners with one of these platforms, say Yearn.finance or Cream, so Yearn.finance, Cream, Aave, the value proposition of not only Shopify but these governance tokens increases, and the perceived belief that this thing is going to be more valuable as a result of this partnership. So it'll be interesting to see. Alright, I rambled on enough. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, I just want to bring valuable content to you guys, and hope everybody grow. Alright, this is Tyrell. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.